Hi, Collective. So, it's raining. Well, it was raining. It took me like an hour to set this shit up, dude. And then the rain stopped. And the baby's starting to wake up. My computer died the last video, so it's like, I got you. And I like went through a choking spell a minute ago, but it is what it is. Let's pull some wet cards. And this whole glare thing, I don't know. It's like my Christmas lights, but I don't really know. Hello? Okay, so anyways, let's get this shit in like pockets. Most High, are there any messages that we as a collective star seeds need to be mindful of at this particular time? Please and thank you. So like I'm like on a like get super woke path right now. I'm like on some conspiracy theorist type shit and some divine lineage. Oh shit. Okay, these two flipped as well. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, I'm like hardcore standing in my divinity. Oh no, my candle went out. This is crazy. And it's like not even God at this point. Like it's literally like it's got to be something else trying to stop me. I almost didn't post because I was like my eye was all fucked up in one of like my angles, and I was like, no, I don't know about this because I get all weirded out about my digital demons. So, but our first card is Activated Earth. Fucking craziness, dude. I was looking for this card forever. I ended up leaving like a half-assed fucking comment on a Dre OG Reacts video because I'm like big into that motherfucker. If you wanna open your eyes to look at a path that you need to walk, you know what I mean? Like, always do your own research. But what is it? The X-Files say the truth is out there. So yeah, Activated Earth. That's the one I was looking for. Power places, ley lines. It's basically speaking of what it says, you know what I mean? Like, trust where you are led. If you are feeling intuitively to visit the mountains, to go camping, to go fucking hiking, snowshoeing, whatever, even if you're like, man, don't function in the cold very well, like, really, like, don't deny God. Divine surrender and trust, man. Just walk the path that's laid in front of you. And it's so creepy weird because I think there was like the video before that I watched because I like baby goes to sleep and I'm like, I don't know what to do in my life. So yeah, literally. Whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. I didn't know this, but it's illegal to communicate with whales and dolphins out in the wild. Why? It's just like, you just see my head go all glitchy. That's weirdness. Anyways, it's illegal to own, it's a federal offense to own ravens or crows. I'm a like avid crow fiend. So, and when I was doing pumps out in the desert, like they were really fucking 3-foot tall crows and their mates out there. And I was like, I want one, dude. I want one. And I tried everything. I even tried to order one like from overseas. They wouldn't have it. It wasn't a thing. So, but literally, I got what I wanted ish. I got one that visits me. And she's like in like a interracial bird relationship with a hawk, dude. Go figure. Everybody's like, I'm like, bro, look at what they're doing. They're not fighting. They're excited to see each other and shit. Like it's a trip. It's a trip. So, all paths lead home is the third card, and it's inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. As starseeds, we tend to feel so isolated and alone and so secluded, whether it be personality or in physical, and I feel all creepy because I'm all wet from the rain. That's not the case. Look within, man, and know that like the answers you seek are within you, and that's part of the reason I'm posting. And it's like literally late as fuck. I'm so tired. I could be up super early because I have a meeting, and I'm here though. And everything under the sun went wrong as I was trying to set up, and my cards were getting wet. I mean, like, literally, it was every fucking thing, and I kept pushing, and the rain stopped. And I kept pushing, and my eye was all fucked up, like digitally, and kept pushing. I thought my glare was gone. I was like, God damn, it's creepy. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Don't let things that look like deterrences or hindrances, don't let things that look like hindrances deter you from going within and genuinely analyzing that back and forth in your side of yourself. If you step outside of yourself into that place of ego, that's when you start questioning. That's when the fear arises. If you're already questioning something, the reality is you're probably already in that space, unfortunately. I don't know what else to say. So, surrender and trust, man. Close your eyes and start walking. It is what it is. So, next deck. I want to do this super quick, but I don't have that many I'm going to do today. So I'm going to do the Sacred Geometry activations. There's water everywhere. I'm like, there's like one dry spot where my foot is, like one dry spot. And I'm like so creeped out because I'm like, a fucking Spidey's gonna get on me. I know it is. I know it's gonna happen. But I told God, like, that's a deal breaker, bro. Like, don't let that happen to me. But we'll see. Can we get some Sacred Geometry activations? That's actually one of the things esoterically that I want to look into next, is that, and I'm currently learning how to read hieroglyphs in Sanskrit. Kind of lines up with my life path. So, yeah. Oh shit, I was just trying to get closer, but I like literally just had like a fucking waterfall. Okay. That's what's up though, that's what's up. It ain't raining anymore, but it's definitely wet out here. So, come on, fucker. There we go. Coherence. Get shit sticky. Get out of the fucking glare. So, the frequency of coherence supports our daily, or ability. I'm sorry, it's kind of dark. There we go. Our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optional ability to create the reality that we desire. Co-creation, bro. I use the 1111 Twin Flame Oracle deck for like personal stuff and, you know, my morning meditations or whatever. And one of the cards is co-creation. What do you want out of this? Like, have you really thought this out? And the picture on that card is this girl, and she's got a pen and like her little notebook, and she's thinking, you know, it's like the possibilities are limitless. If you don't like your current reality, realize that it's only an aspect of the choices you've made or the belief systems that you've had. It's your creation. If you don't like your current reality, then you should fucking change it. That's the Dirty Heads, bro. Song called Vacation. Oh my God, dude. Anybody who likes their job, check that shit out. Okay? And like I said, if you don't like your job, maybe listen to it too, because it might help you. It is what it is, man. You don't have to be miserable. Choose not to be. So the next one is dynamic. And the frequency, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you. Okay. It's not doing any justice because it's so freaking dark and just shiny, weird places. I don't know. It's super bright, like in my mind, but it's not really that bright when you're starting trying to read. Or maybe that's just the old catching up to me. I don't know. Anyways, so dynamic. It's card number 23. And the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Like I said, know that your current reality is truly of your making and choosing. If you don't like it, flip that shit. So, yeah. There's that one. And I have Remembrance and Soul Time. So 38 is Remembrance. Did I show you this one? Sorry. I'm trying to like rush through it because I'm like, I'm gonna go get some baby cuddles in a minute here. I'm a lucky motherfucker. So this one looks like a turkey. Thanksgiving's coming up. Everybody's stoked about that. So me and the baby are vegetarian, so this is my first Thanksgiving as a vegetarian where I'm cooking, so I don't even know how I'm gonna do that because it's like gonna be such a difference, you know what I mean? And I'm inviting people over, so I really want to fucking knock it out of the park. Which, when it comes to cooking, man, every time I eat my food, I'm like, bitch, I love you. Like, it's a thing. I look like this for a reason. Anyways, so, okay. It's not really like a turkey, but it does kind of ish. It's like a spirit turkey. I don't know. You got to see it closer. Wait, let's see. It's not too. Fuck it. I'm gonna read it. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Remember who the fuck you are. Stand strong in your divinity. Be that king, be that queen. Like, my whole life, it's crazy because I was born in the 80s. And growing up, you know, my family, they're Irish. And they're, blue, you know, redheaded and green and blue-eyed. And they were treated badly because I was mixed. My brother and myself are the only brown people in our family. Outside of, you know, obviously our black family. And I was extremely abused as a little girl, and probably by my black, you know, stepdad. And it's crazy, like, growing up, I hated black guys. And I hated black people. I mean, like, outside of my family. Like, they talked to me in stores or anywhere. I was like, oh, God, are you kidding me? But that was actually something that the angels would point out to me and push me about. And that common collective, you know, connectedness. That's why we're here. It's either the organic collective consciousness of the 5D new world, or we go into this oppressed, miserable existence of AI control and disillusionment. And I'd rather be free. And if that means seeing everybody as a being of light and worth it, run it. The reality of it is we are all the same. We're different colors because, I mean, who only wants to eat apples their whole life? You want grapes and bananas and everything else too, right? I don't know. It's the truth, though. You're the same fucking as the next person. And you're the same as the chair you're sitting in. Don't lie to yourself. Don't allow yourself to be so lost in superiority or... Are you fucking serious, dude? Oh my goodness. So yeah, my ex, like, literally is screwing one of my neighbors, like, right behind me. And they're, like, all super trailer park, like, domestic violence, screaming at each other all the time. It's like, oh my God, how embarrassing. How embarrassing, guy. But it's okay. Can't take them all with you. But you definitely have to show them love and release that shit. I'm not all trailer park domestic violence and shit. And I'm cool with it. That's disgusting. But it's cool. It's me. I'm free. And I'm not getting my ass whooped today. High five, team. Hope you're happy. I know I am. So, next is Soul Time. Oh, but as of like the racial thing, like my whole life I've been against a whole aspect of my psyche, myself. And the reality of it is I'm a fucking queen. Not only am I a magical, amazing, glorious human being, on one side, the side that I was accepting of, the Irish are very magical and beautiful people. But the reality, the genuine, true reality of the situation is my bloodline is royal on both sides. I'm sorry if you're intimidated by the power I exude even in my weakest moments. Come with me or don't. Get on my level, bruh. So, number 40 is soul time. And I can't see because I'm getting old, I guess. I don't know. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is going on in my life? It's because it's time for work. Just fucking tweakers. Ugh. The possibility of a new reality to emerge. One that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. I think my baby might be new. Either that or he might be possessed. I don't really know which. I don't know. He definitely has sensory issues. And he's got like this like fixation on the things he's not supposed to do. He's very difficult. He's a yeller. He doesn't like to listen. But he's so smart and so loving. It's like, it's the only reason I don't tap, bro. It ain't just because you're pretty. But it's crazy because, like, I was abused, like, throughout my pregnancy. Extremely abused. And I worked very hard. I drank a lot of energy drinks. So, like, I genuinely believe he may be a new human. Because he's not handling it well, and I don't handle him very well sometimes. I'm just like, what the fuck? Are you serious, guy? What's happening here? I'm so chill and just, like, intelligent that I, like, literally... He's my 10th baby. He's the only one that I have due to traumatic events, and life is crazy. And, literally, like, the last 3 years of my life, I've been in the midst of a screaming match. And I think it's like gotten to me or something, because I even yell now. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So, yeah, it's a trip, man. Over and over and over, we make this journey. It might not be back to back to back. I actually have extreme gaps in mine, but that was so my counterpart could get it right. But you chose to be where you are when you are. And there's a lot going on in this planet right now, man. Just know that you have the abilities, you have the knowledge, you have the answers. You've done this before, more than likely. So, yeah, okay. We're gonna go for... I don't feel too good. Ugh, all of a sudden... God, dude. I can't wait till my money's better and I can move the fuck out of here. I'm literally, like, packing my things. Like, flow state manifestation, bro. It's gonna happen. Oh, man. I haven't used this for these personal meetings that we have, but I do use this one quite regularly for myself. And like I said, since I've accepted my multifaceted divinity, I use the Egyptian gods oracle cards quite a bit now. They definitely feel good. Are there any messages from this particular deck that we should be mindful of? Oh, I should probably pull it up, huh? What's happening? got me, bruh. I will just read the damn thing and keep moving. Like, you got me fucked up. Digital demons. Okay, we got this. We got this shit. Okay, try this shit again. We're only 20 minutes in. It's crazy. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to hurry, dude. I got this whole baby in that motherfucking bed, all warm and cuddly, which is a good and bad thing. Got it. Yeah, okay. Sekhmet Justice. God damn, that shit's cool. It's so crazy because, like, I've been done so dusty in this last, couple years, and I mean in life, but when it comes to love and the things I deal with as a woman and as an adult and as a single mother, like, you always hear, like, karma, but sometimes people don't suffer their fate or their karma in this lifetime even. So if you're sitting back wasting time waiting for somebody to appear sad or waiting for their fall, you may never see that day. So sometimes the best karma, the best justice you can receive is your success. Hey, you might get so successful that you forget all about them. I just kind of want the next card because it's numerically, they're back to back. Sekhmet is justice, like I said, and it's number 17. Whew, I don't feel too good. I really don't, like, all of a sudden, dude. Okay. Just kind of like a panther creature. I'm not going to embarrass myself by, swinging my hieroglyphic skills one day, though. And then the second card, I'm actually going to keep this one as passion. God, I could fucking go down the line on these ones, apparently. It's Passion, Bastet, and it is number 16. Sorry, got lost for a second. Passion. Be passionate about anything. And if you don't have anything that you're passionate about, maybe it's time to role play even. Like, pretend. The next time you go fill up your tank, pretend to be somebody else. Stop at a gas station you've never been to and strike up a conversation with a stranger. Step outside of yourself and find a way to light the fire within yourself. And if you have things or ideas that you want to bring life to, even to revive, what's stopping you? You have the cosmic green light currently. Be careful of the things that you're ingesting too, because the fires of passion that we naturally feel as light beings can be snuffed out by the things that you're intaking, whether it be false readers. Now we know. Yes, we know. Or just negativity in general. Be mindful of the music that you're listening to. Be mindful of the physical, mental, spiritual feelings that you have when you listen to a song from your childhood, or a song from a period of your life that wasn't so great, or a period of your life that was astounding. Be mindful of what makes you glow. You don't feel good. Wouldn't that be gross? I was like, what? Yeah, you don't know me. I knew, so I totally lied. I knew I was pregnant when I started doing pumps. I fucking knew. That's part of the reason I took the job. That, and I wanted to impress my son's father, so see how well that went. He totally misunderstood my assignment. Anyways, I'm like literally the first day, because I would get so sick if I didn't eat. And I was 2-3 months pregnant by that time, and I pack my lunch because I'm bad with mornings. I've got time management issues and I hate mornings, so it's like double banger. And I fucking rush out the door the next morning, because I take lift in the morning, and I'm like literally like 10 seconds till lift's about to leave after that, you have that like little 4 to 6 minute grace period, whatever. And I rush out the door without my fucking lunchbox. So by like 2:30 and probably like 12 bottles of water, I'm like, I don't feel so good. And I'm like trying to breathe, dude, just trying to hold it in. And I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna fucking Ralph. It's gonna happen. And I had eaten some pineapple before I left the house, so I don't think that helped because it's really acidic, And I'm like trying to sneak off, and he's like, Paige, because it's like a lemon meringue pie. It ain't hard. There's just a lot of steps to it. You know what I mean? Like, and it ends up awesome. So yeah, like literally, I'm like trying to sneak away, but it's like I've got steps, and I mean it's literally like back to back to back to back steps. And if you're with a good crew, like it's fucking fuck yeah, you know what I mean? So. And it was my first day, but I'm a quick learner, and like we're fucking getting it, dude. And all of a sudden, I'm just trying to sneak away because I know I'm in Ralph. And he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, and he turns to the dude. He's had him for a couple weeks. He's a yellow hat from the temp agency too, but he's the golden child, and it is what it is. And he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to leave, I think." And I'm like, bleh. I couldn't even get around the corner, right? Projectile vomit, total fucking exorcist. And I'm like, I'm not done, dude. And he's like, "What'd you say?" And he's taking his gloves off. He thinks we're going home, which he's not happy about because these are long days and a lot of work. And he's training me, so they're going a little slower as it is. And I'm like, bleh, and I turn around and I'm like, I said I'm not done. And I'm like literally like mid-word, throw up again. And I feel a little better that last time. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like wiping my face. He's like, yeah, by then he's getting his little clipboard out, writing his little notes that he was just thinking about, And he's like, what'd you say? And I was like, I said I'm not done. Throwing up or working. Let's get it. And they were just like, looked at each other and did it. It was cool. So I don't remember why I started telling you that story. Let's move on to the next deck. I have no clue. Oh, I think maybe because I'm sick? I don't know. Oh, yeah, because I had threatened. I was like, what if? Nah, remember. It's been a long night. It's been a long life, man. That's what's up. So, we're going to move on to the Healing Energy Oracle deck. Ooh, I really don't feel good, though. Okay. Trust is the bottom card. I'm actually going to take that one. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. One of the cards in the Starseed Oracle. Can we get a few of these Healing Energy Oracle deck cards? Please and thank you. It's cracked open, and it literally speaks of allowing yourself to be broken so that your light can shine through. I'm a motherfucking mosaic mural. Like, man. Like those luminaries that are like, Oh my God. So you remember the Crackle nail polish? I can't find that shit. I'm gonna have to order it on Amazon or something. Like, it literally is hard to find, and it used to be so amazing. And you, like, basically paint one color, and then you do, like, the crackle on top of it, and it cracks, and it's crazy. So they had a metallic one, and that's got dang on my bucket list like a mug. I know that's not pertinent to most of you, but nails are kind of my thing. I love I love stuff like that. Okay, so a new opening. Line that shit the fuck up, bro. When one door closes, I guess it's not really lined up. I thought they meant like a new soul opening or something, but no, it's not, apparently. When one door closes, I am confident another one will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. Actually, it is lined up. So, anyways, allow those traumas, allow those days where it's cloudy and rainy and it's hard. Allow those days that you want to hit snooze and you're late to work and there's an accident on the way and fucking computer crashes when you get there and fuck, you forgot your lunch bag and what do you mean there's no coffee? You know what I mean? Like, allow that to happen. Lean into that and love that and glow gracefully through every fucked up situation, every resistant day. There's so many people that I talk to that tell me, you know, like, I literally have people contact me and they're like, dude, you were my best friend in childhood. You know, I have people contact me, you were my cousin's, you know, buddy, you remember so-and-so, and like, people from high school, like, I was so in love with you, and it's like, I've gone through my life on so many occasions, and that's actually what sent me into my spiritual awakening, like, officially. It was like, okay, surrender, bro. I don't think I've valued the people that I've encountered as much as I should have, maybe. I don't think I've put people in their respective places. I raise assholes up to king status, but somebody who genuinely cares or is there for me, like as a friend or, you know, just like a confidant, is not put in that that perfect place of this is your friend, this is that, you know. There was a girl who died that the angels kept telling me, you know, your friend's going to go through a brutal event if you don't put them in their respective place and you know, put more time in. And at the time I had quit doing drugs a few months prior, after relapsing, after years of being clean. I was at Chef Still, and they told me my grandmother was going to die and that I needed to spend some time with her because she would be silent forever soon. And of course she died, and I did not spend time with her, just in a version of my family, maybe. I don't know. Just, I had things going on in my own existence. And literally, like, that next week, a girl at my job died. And it was crazy because the weeks prior to that, I was literally just in so many situations where I was around her. I was just there. She was just there. I went to pee. She was there. We were the last two at the lunch truck. You know, she's walking down the street, and I'm fucking like, hey, hop in the truck. I'll take you to the back where you're stationed today. You know, I was with her on so many occasions, and they kept saying, your friend, your friend, your friend. And I, like I said, I just quit doing drugs. So the only friends I had, go figure, is, you know, the girl who gave me this apartment, who I was no longer friends with, who was my dealer. And then another girl who's buddies with my son's father and my son's evil stepmom. I shouldn't joke like that. That's terrible. But like literally, like these people were people I cut off. And I was so conflicted. For weeks they kept telling me, your friend's gonna go through a brutal event. And it really, like, after my grandmother dying that week prior, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Weight of the world, you know? And I was really conflicted, and I wanted to call these people and be like, hey, bro. Well, I wanted to call the chick that was my connect, used to be, and be like, you're gonna go through something. But then I kept just like, fuck. I would literally pick up the phone to call her and be like, fuck that. That bitch ain't my friend, homie. I ain't got no friends, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it was a thing. Like, I was so conflicted. And I went into work one Monday, and they were like, did you hear about Megan? And I was like, what? You know? Yeah, she died. And she was in, like, a fucking high-speed rollover accident. It was fucked up. Like, everybody in the car lived except for her, and she wasn't even the one driving. It's just crazy. So fucked up, so crazy. And literally, it was like a fucking door slamming in my face. As soon as somebody told me, like, she died, it was like, that was my friend. It's crazy. So, the card I have in my hand is listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. It's so hard sometimes to decipher the synchronicities and understand what the path is, especially if there's multiple options. I'm not good with choices. Look at my exes. But no, seriously, like, in a genuine, like, serious manner, like, don't start to question motherfuckers that ain't about being woke or ain't about being part of that 5D collective consciousness and a better way are elevated. Your intuition's been heightened. We've all gone through an upgrade, whether you realize it or not. Don't question yourself, and don't fucking question your guidance, because it's always there and it's always communicative. It might not be clairaudient like some of us, but it's there. It's there. One of the things I deal with is dead people. I see dead people. But it terrifies me. It always has. Literally, since I was a youth. Since before I was even, like, willing to accept that that's what it was. Pictures would be bleeding and screaming. I mean, I couldn't hear them, but that's hard. I was so phobic because I always felt it. But it's just like being a vegetarian. They said it's time to strengthen that muscle. So it's hard. But I actually, what made me kind of agree to it prior to me really agreeing to it was my ex's grandmother came to me and told me that his girlfriend's coochie stank. And I really appreciated that. I needed that. I needed that. So, gotta love it. Can we get a couple of the Heal Yourself reading cards to focus on some of our cracks? Please and thank you. I keep looking like, oh my God, is that the sun? How long we been here? But it's not. I have a sheet up because it was, like I said, it was raining so hard. I'm freezing. I mean, it was windy and rainy, and I was literally, like, I brought all my cards out, sat them up, and, like, it started to rain. Big old fat rain. And then I was like, oh shit, it's only gonna go half the table, because that's the way it did the other day, which it rained the other day, which is fucking, I don't think the shit's on the radar. But if you woke folk, you know what's up with that radar shit and that weather shit, bro. But anyways, I'm like, it's cool, you know, it's only gonna go half the table. Not today. And I was just like, bro, you ain't gonna stop me. You gonna let me? You gonna keep putting? You gonna test me? I'm passing this test, motherfucking SATs today. And it kept going and kept going and kept going, and the rain kept getting harder and harder and harder, and there was wind, and it was motherfucking Arctic, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then I'm trying to set up, and there's a fucking bug on my shoulder. I'm like, that's a deal breaker, dude. That's a fucking deal breaker. And then I realized, as the baby was starting to wake up, and my eye was all fucking distorted on the fucking video. Like, oh, it's not you, huh? It's, oh boy. What are you doing? Nothing. Just going to and from, seeing what there's to see. The snake. Don't let the enemy hinder you, whether it's energetically, physically, spiritually. Love. Number 28. It's cold outside. Love. How many people use your name in vain? God damn it, I'm breezing, dude. Bam. I didn't normally I list them to where they're lined up and everything. I was just like, fuck this, dude, it's gonna happen because it took me forever to set up. Whew, okay. I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on, almost. Ooh. Okay. Love. Let go of your limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. If you know that you've had turbulent relationships your whole life, there's obviously an issue of toxicity somewhere. Whether it's the partner, or it's you, or it's a combination of, be honest. There's obviously a pattern that's repeating itself, and patterns are there for your acknowledgement, for your growth, for your betterment, for your beauty. So, fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and an ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it is time to let people in. Time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Don't fixate on it, though. Love, you should always move from a place of love. So I feel like there's creepies on me. I'm like, fuck, it's starting to rain too. You should always move from a place of love, but a relationship or love with others, that should be like seasoning, bro. It's like salt. You don't use salt to season your food. You use salt to enhance what you've created. It's a flavor enhancer. Be whole and beautiful within yourself. That way you can love. Okay, sorry. If you've been holding on to past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good. Not in any unhealthy or toxic way either. Don't fixate. Whenever you see people loving each other, and know this is coming to you in a form of love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. The action on this is focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it cold, frozen, and dark? Or is it full of warmth, light, and sweetness? If it is cold and gray, imagine melting the coldness with yellow light. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the highest place within them. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart every time you want to close your heart. Take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. Like literally, If you don't know what to say, if you don't know what to do, stop. Take a second. Check in with self. Face those fears. Face those feelings. I'm freezing. Face a jacket, bitch. I don't want to open the door because it'll drop my cover. Just love, man. Seed the light by moving from a place of love. Don't allow love to be toxic. Because even love that's not abusive or dishonest can be toxic. It doesn't have to physically hurt. It doesn't have to be a baby trap and a punch in the face. Like, it doesn't have to be that to be bad. If it's not helping you, though, if it's not adding zest to an already glorious life, then it's not the right time for it. Go within and find your light. I'm fucking freezing. So, and it's crazy too, because you know what? It's actually the last one I was gonna pull that isn't my rebel deck. I'm ready to go inside. I know. Ooh, fuck. Sorry, I was so fucking rude, huh? Oh, I got a fucking cramp in my leg. Okay. I wonder if you can hear the rain. I fucking love that shit, dude. I love the rain. I'm a water sign, so. I like big block engines, too. I'm on, what is that? Can we get a little bit of humor at the beginning of this glorious day? I have fucking every piece of laundry in my house outside. It was terrible. Oh my God. And of course I didn't finish it, so. But hey, it's cool. It's not gonna be mildew because it's gonna be wet still. Like, fuck yeah, right? High five, team. That's what I mean, man. Think back. How many times has it been so fucking bad you don't know how you're gonna keep breathing? And even if it's like that right now, take a couple deep breaths, test the theory. Keep pushing, bro. Oh, it's so fucking pretty, dude. We don't ever get rain like this. We didn't even have a monsoon this year, and usually, I mean, I don't know, I shouldn't say usually, but we haven't had any good fucking storms for so long. I live in the Southwest, and chilling in the zona, bruh. So, yeah. Bring a fish to the desert. Like, what the fuck? Or, like, the fact that, like, my family's Irish like they are. My little cousin, he used to call my Aunt Anna Marie Auntie Owie, because when he finally started talking, she had, like, blisters on her lips from the sun. Like, she just moved here. So it was just crazy. Gotta love it, though. Ooh, fucker. Oh, I can't wait to get on these baby cuddles right now. I'm so fucking cold. He's gonna be so mad at me. I better show up with a bottle like, hey, bro, let me get at some of them nuzzles. When he acts sideways, I'll be like, you in my bed. Get on my bed then. Sorry, I'll focus, guys. I'm sorry. Whoa. I thought it was a fucking creature. It's not. It's fucking, there's literally water. This beautiful desert doesn't know how to take water. Take that shit. I'm sorry, guys. You know me. If you know me, you know me. Let me concentrate. Okay. Yeah, it's way too many. I know this one ain't for me, dude. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. Stop sleeping so much. But whoever that's for, bro, that's your shit. When I say you sleep when you're dead, or when because I've done a lot of time too, you know what I mean? I was a late bloomer, but I made up for lost time. And a lot of prison time, a lot of jail time, and people are like, wake up and do your time. Like, bro, we're on a 4-yard, shut the fuck up. But really, or like when I was dealing with like the skin cancer thing, and I was doing drugs and chemo and like all kinds of crazy shit, I would go fucking hard, bro. And my ex used to get really mad at me when we would get like a hotel room or something, and I would sit there like slumping out, like chin to chest, fucking handling some shit all night, you know? And he'd be like, lay down, and I'm like, bro, fuck you, like, let me do my thing. Sleep when I'm dead, bro. I could die anytime, which they told me, you know, I was gonna die. And then go figure, I had to go to prison for some robberies that I had done. It is what it is. I think back on my life and I like look at the situations now, like with this scab back here and the baby's dad and just everything, like literally like the dude fucking, like I've been gang stalked for years prior to him even coming into my life. Who the fuck is he? And they like chop my tarp down and like fuck with my house and like literally came in my house while I was sleeping, took some crystals off the door, like, oh my god, dude. It's a thing. So, yeah, like literally, like, I don't remember where I was going with that because that fucking threw me off, like, way off. Okay, that's true. Okay. It's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. I had 4 of them fall in the puddle, in the lake. So, eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Eat your fucking vegetables. Like I said, I took meat out of the diet. I was a vegetarian for years prior to even having children. And the angels kept telling me vegan, vegetarian. And I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to do vegan because that's just nasty. I mean, I don't judge anybody. But I feel like I didn't hurt the cow to get the milk. It wanted me to milk it. You know what I mean? I've been there. I know. And like the eggs, like they're gonna lay eggs whether you eat them or not. It's gonna happen. So if they're not fertilized, like I'm just trying to help the balance of things, bro, by giving my baby dairy, you know? Like, I don't know. At least that's my lie. So, time to let go. Move the fuck on. It's definitely a card for a lot of us. Get in your heart, it misses you. Get the fuck out of your head. Don't overthink the situation. So many situations we overanalyze and we put parameters around a situation that it doesn't even apply. But we're so heartbroken and hurt over things that never even fucking happened. Or shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm like the worst, dude. I'm the worst to complain to. And I'm like the worst person for like people that want to stress preemptively. Because I'm like, call me when the shit happens, bro. Yeah, that's cool. Have an exit plan, have a strategy, but like to overanalyze and think. Some people are just too smart. I'm one of those people. Holy shit. And you know what's crazy? I was gonna be like, but I'm pretty fucking intuitive and I'm usually right. In the back of my head, I was thinking that. I was like, I don't want to sound self-righteous. And the next and last card is you think someone is lying. They are. Don't overanalyze the situation, but don't allow yourself to lie to yourself. Trust me, the world's doing it for you. Allow the haters and naysayers to do their own fucking work. You don't want to help the opposition. Really. Every one of these people around me, literally like every single one of them have told me I was crazy, I was wrong. I literally started using drugs. Like, if you know me, if you know my history, and you know, my son's name means miracle. I mean, his name is Mac Miller, but I literally believed that they were right. Like, I really felt crazy because the situation's so fucked up and so crazy evil on so many aspects, and not just one community, but multiples. Every single person I have loved and respected has worked against me throughout most of my life. But these people were my biggest supporters and my cheerleading squad, like, going into the situation, because, like I said, he baby trapped me. And he would flake off and be with whatever hoe he was with that week on the circuit. But then I would be so fucking fearful. Like, I think I need to give him up for adoption, which is going to kill me. And literally, it was just like this round and round. I didn't know what to do, if I could. And I would get up sick as a fucking dog and find a fucking gig, and I would go. No matter how pregnant I was, I fucking went, and I was making it. And he would show up periodically, and and he did that until it was apparent that I couldn't leave. When I finally delivered the baby and was breastfeeding, and I needed him to be a man of his word, that's when he officially flaked the fuck out. Don't allow yourself to be blindly led into situations because you're lying to yourself. Heal your pain. Be mindful of where it stems from. If it's self-imposed, if it's mental, if it's traumatic historicals. Grow and glow. I love you, collective, and I'm stoked that I have had the downloads I've had in the last few days, and I'm stoked that I have learned the things that I've learned and everything that I've gone through. I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful to be here doing what I'm doing. I'm grateful for every time I hear them back there screaming at the top of their lungs, like total trailer park freaking ice. That was really vulgar. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't know how else to say it. I'm so grateful that it's not me. I'm grateful for being able to live an honest existence and be beautiful and happy, no matter how hard it is. Happiness is a choice. And I choose me. It's scary out there, man. But we don't have to live in fear. Be well. I'm gonna have to get the flat iron out today. Man, I'm so fucking cold. Make sure there's no cards out here. I hate that, dude. I'll be putting shit up and I'm like, oh, I miss this. This could be the jam that saves somebody. Like, but no. Spirit says go get dry, go get warm. Go get that baby. Be well, guys. Be you. You know the deal. Bye.